folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. PA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Volunteers will kick this deep to start us off. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They need a yard here in 3rd down to keep this opening drive going. It's a quarterback keeper. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted up perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
Trying for a 4th down completion. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Longhorns hope to keep this drive moving.
What a gutsy call by this offense on their own side of the 50 to go for it on 4th down, but give them credit. They justified a decision by picking up the 1st down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Morris. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. A short completion of the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the running back. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. 7th play of the drive coming up. Movement at the second level of the defense now. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. The stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. The ball's lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tennessee. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quick throw, caught over the middle. They get it back, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's wide open. Look out. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's the target, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the 1st quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the 1st quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Snags the quick throw. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. But never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, we call games every single week. It's not very often you see teams lose yards like this and then get right back to the line and go up tempo. Let's see if it works out.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Johnson. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drop back here on third down. On the move now. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Volunteers will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, and they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Hand off to the single back. A quick juke. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. He decides to keep it here. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. To start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
First down and 10 now. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
The ball is getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. The sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Looking for a receiver. Going for his running back. The ball is caught. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Close to the tight end. Wide open downfield.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. The pass rush closing in. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Not much on that play, brought down short. Looks like one more play here before halftime. They'll hand it off. First down and more, he's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Design quarterback run. Passes the 45. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Volunteers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's looking deep here. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Now he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Checks this down to the running back. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. The Vols looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, escape. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
And the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example right there.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in they take to try to pick up this 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's hit, runs, and throws it incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the handoff again. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Finds room at the 30. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
What a dangerous combination from this Texas quarterback. The ability to throw the football, but also making that defense aware of his legs. Put so much pressure on the defensive coordinator. And you think back over the years, Texas has been outstanding. They've always had that quarterback with that combination skill set.
Ball handed off. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a crow route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Ball handed off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback still with the football. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. He'll hand it off. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Volunteers. Too much speed for the defense.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch!
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Running with purpose. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Longhorns churn out another first down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Gets some space around the 30. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. He's running out of time here. Looking right, this one caught. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Volunteers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
He makes the grab. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got his man in the open field. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
And the Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. It's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Second down play coming up. And the back gets the football. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the grab. It's Morris. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The offense really clicking here. Grinding away on the ground. He shreds the tackle.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. The shotgun running play call. Get a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play.
Here we go.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now we got a big 4th down coming up.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? And he drops back in the gun. about it, and that is enough for a first down. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the option play. Quarterback keeps the football. Pitch play to the back. He's past the marker and still going. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Just great execution here by this offense. And so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. Things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
Automatic on the PAT. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a sack. They got it back at the 4-yard line. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And this winds up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
He's got room to run. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Leaning on the run game here. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Same tailback, another carry. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stop on the clock with 21 seconds remaining. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
Throwing off play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Okay,
Longhorns begin a new series here. 1st and 10.
Cobra.
Here's the handoff. And he'll be brought down here on the final play of this